Guys, it's Caleb Span again. It's good to be with you again. So on my first video I posted welcoming everyone to my YouTube channel, I said I'm going to be talking a lot about the home-based business industry, online marketing, how to make money at home, but also being pretty straightforward with people about the opportunities that are out there, the things that people need to avoid, the things, some of the red flags, also some of the things that people should look into. What are some of the signs of things that are good? What are the signs of things that are scams? Because you have a lot of people that are interested in the home-based business industry, and a lot of them are actually the baby boomer generation. So these people aren't tech savvy. They don't know better. They just want to supplement their income for retirement, and they fall for these things. And it can have detrimental results for them. So that's why I started this channel. I want to help people. And so a lot of people have been asking me personally, some friends, some people that I've been personally mentoring and helping with their home-based business. A lot of people have asked about Secret Success Machine, Turbo Wealth Solution. It used to be called Secret Success Machine. Now it's Turbo Wealth Solution. And so, quick rundown. Once again, it's a home-based business opportunity. It's basically what's called digital information licensing, sales/advertising. It's a top-tier sales program, meaning you have to pay a lot of money up front to start. They'll have a package of $2,000, so you have to pay $2,000 to join, and you can only sell a $2,000 package. There's a $3,500 package, $6,500, $12,000, $22,000, etc., etc. So you have to pay a certain amount of money to join the program, and you can only sell at the amount that you paid to join. So, long story short, guess what? I was in that program. It's been around for 7 years. It was one of the first programs I got back into. For those of you that watched my first video, I started in the home-based business industry in 2012. And guess what? Secret Success Machine was what I joined. I think it was still called Secret Success Machine even then. Their name has changed several times. Why have they changed their name several times? Well, let me lay it out to you. They've changed their name several times because they've gotten into some trouble. Some of their marketing's been a little, I guess you could say, questionable. Some of what you could say, members have been marketing has been sketchy, to say the least. And they've changed their name to avoid the bad reputation that got attached to each of those different names. So anyways, Turbo Wealth Solution / Secret Success Machine. I joined it in 2012. I joined it under an individual. We won't mention names. I joined under it with a lot of promise. Someone that seemed very interested in helping me and seemed like they wanted to be my best friend and get to know me. They seemed so kind, and they talked to me on the phone. They text messaged me. And I was excited because I was miserable at that time in my current situation, as I'm sure a lot of you are who are watching this. So I'm going to give you a clue here of how to tell something's questionable. The person that was marketing that I found, who I text messaged, who I talked on the phone with, they had horrible grammar. Their emails to me from their autoresponder, which means these are emails that just automatically get sent out to people who have signed up just to find out more about it. Terrible grammar. When he would text message me, terrible grammar. But he seemed nice on the phone. But he always seemed kind of like, I'm nice, but at the end of every couple sentences, well, when are you going to start? Or let's talk money. Let's get down to it. But he seemed very nice overall. He seemed genuinely interested in me, and I thought, oh, this is it. This was probably the end of 2012. I'd already gone through some other programs, lost a decent bit of money, but nowhere near the amount of money I was about to lose with this, little did I know. So I basically sent the money. I joined at the $6,500 level. That's right, $6,500 at a very young age. When you're in your 20s, $6,500 is a ton of money. So I sent that money to the person. They're like, $6,500 is nothing compared to how much you're going to earn when you join Turbo Wealth Solution / Secret Success Machine. We have phenomenal marketing. We have phenomenal capture pages. We have phenomenal sales funnel. We have phenomenal follow-up. We'll close your sales for you for 30% of the commission. We'll do the marketing for you. Join the marketing co-op. I was like, this is amazing. I sent my $6,500 to the person. I joined the co-op, which was $100. and it lasted for like 1 week. They would market. I joined the co-op, and I put $400 to that. So I was like, they're going to market for me. They're going to send people, and I'm going to email them when someone contacts me. I'm going to send them to my mentor, and he's going to close the sale. I'm going to make money. It's going to be fabulous. That person that I could call and text constantly before I joined, guess what happened? They were nowhere to be found. They disappeared. They took my money, and they disappeared. I finally got hold of them about 2 to 3 weeks later after freaking out, and they helped me a little bit, showed me you need to do this and you need to do that. But you know what a big problem was? It didn't matter that they even helped me a little. They didn't care. They helped me just enough so that they could go to put their, lay their head on the pillow at night without guilt. They're like, oh, I helped him. And the co-op marketing was a joke. I got hardly any leads. I got barely anything. I gained nothing from that. It was a scam. It was just another way that this person, my sponsor, could make more money from me. Now, I'm not saying that everybody in Secret Success Machine and Turbo Wealth Solution, are scam artists. That's not the case. A lot of times the program is one thing, but then the sponsors are another. You can have a great program, a bad sponsor. You could go to a fancy restaurant, like we have a restaurant here, J. Alexander's. It's a fancy restaurant. You could go to a J. Alexander's but have a bad server. Doesn't mean J. Alexander's is bad. But in this case, I had a bad sponsor. And but also in this case, Turbo Wealth Solution, Secret Success Machine, it was out of date. Even then, it's extremely out of date now because I can still access it. But even then, it came across old. I mean, there are people that are joining it now, and this is the reason I'm talking about it. People are asking, I need to join it. I need to join it. There are people saying you don't need to go with these new programs. Stay with Secret Success Machine. It's been around 7 years. The problem is the site is old. The training is old. The products are old. It's old. And in trying to market that, it looked cheesy. It looked, sketchy. I look back now and think, how could I have thought this was good? There's no training, really. There's no support. And this isn't just speaking to my sponsor. This is speaking to Turbo Wealth Solution, to Secret Success Machine. There was poor training. And if you follow some of the training, it costs more money to do this, to do that. And I'll be honest with you, I worked at that probably for 8 months hard. 6 months. I went at it. I paid for advertising. I marketed on my own. I tried to learn different techniques besides what, I was told. Because my sponsor had a training page that was supposed to be fabulous. It was horrible. It would barely load. It would freeze a lot. It had ads on it. It was horrible. It was outdated. I can still go to this training site, and it's outdated. Even then, the training was just not, things had changed and it hadn't been updated, whatever. So those are some signs of some things you have to be careful for. Outdated things, bad grammar, the way people will seem on the conversation. They always want to navigate the conversation back to money. And I get it. It's about money. But there's the people that are interested in you because of just the pure money. Then there are the people that are interested in you because, sure, they want to make money, but they want to pay it forward. People like me. I help people constantly to earn money at home. People that thought there was no way, that everything was a scam. So there's people that have been asking me, which have been a tons of emails, phone calls, instant messages. What about Turbo Wealth Solution, Secret Success Machine? Is it a scam? I'm not going to say that the actual, Secret Success Machine, Turbo Wealth Solution itself is a scam. I will say that it has poor training, that it's outdated, it's old, it looks sketchy. It's kind of the thing of yesterday. And a lot of people that are pushing you to go that route and don't look at the new products, don't look at any of the new options, always look, they've been around 7 years, you should stick with it, they have longevity. Those are people that just honestly don't want to move to a new company. They just want to stay with it. They want to stay where they're at. They're comfortable. They don't want to move to anything new. They want to stay where they're at. So that's why I've told people, if a company's been around 7 years, home-based business opportunity may be a better term. It doesn't mean it's better. It's just been around. And these people that are saying you got to go with them, they just don't want to change. So in my personal opinion, I would avoid the Turbo Wealth Solution and Secret Success Machine. You won't make money with it, in my opinion. And I've done to help people, give them better opinions on things. I've taken what I've learned now and been successful in marketing at home, home-based business, been very successful, and I've applied it to that. And you know what I hear a lot of times? This looks weird. This looks old. It looks out of date. This looks kind of cheesy. I don't, you know, I'm sending you $2,000 for a site that looks like Nathan, a 19-year-old kid down the street, could put together. It's not going to happen. It's just not. So my personal opinion is you don't need to join it. You need to avoid it. There are a lot better programs, a lot better opportunities. I found one that changed my life, and my mentor, who was in this opportunity, found me, poured into me, invested in me. And that's what I'm here to do, to find people that truly just want for once in their life to meet someone of integrity for once in their life. Trust me, I know. And someone that's going to answer their phone, that's going to talk to them, legitimately talk to them, that's not reading a script, that's going to be able to text them, that's going to say, hey, if you can't, you can't join right now, you can't join right now. If you're not interested, that's fine. I'm not here to chase people. I'm here to legitimately help people, to pour into people, because once again, had someone not poured into me, I would never be where I'm at. So if you want more information about me and what I did and got involved with that has changed my life, a program that, I legitimately joined. The only reason I was successful wasn't because it was just the program. It's because I had someone here that had been there and done that, had been successful, and said, avoid the pitfalls. Here's the direction to go, avoid that. Versus before, I would have just fallen down in the pit holes or the speed bumps and all the different things and got frustrated. It was because of that person I've become so successful now with it. And that's not to say, I'm not saying that arrogantly, I'm saying it because he poured into me and made that possible. So I want to make it possible for you, and I will. People that join me are often surprised, like, you're a legitimately honest person of integrity. I want to help people. It's time to prove people wrong. People say there's no legitimate home-based business opportunities. I got to be super tech savvy. I've got to have all this knowledge to make it. It's not true. It's about who's with you along that journey and showing you the ropes. So if you want to learn how I changed my life, what I got involved with, the opportunity that I was able to make, over $4,000 in my first month, and people say, well, $4,000 is nothing. Once again, I'm being realistic with people. I'm being realistic. I was someone that had never made a dime online. I had spent thousands. I had planned to make thousands. I spent thousands. But in my first month, really 3.5 weeks to 4 weeks after doing all the training, getting started, I made over $4,000 my first month. Next month, over $8,000. And people say, well, that's just really not that much. Well, it's realistic. That's the thing. There's all this empty promises from these other places saying you can make 10 grand. $8,000 a month is nothing. You need to make $8,000 in a week. I'm here to tell you that's just not realistic. You have to get started with something. It takes time to get good at it. It takes time to learn the ropes, but that's what I'm here for. Instead of it taking you 8 months to figure it out, it's going to take you a month or two because I'm here with you. I'm here to show you in the ropes. I even do what's called Team Viewer. I share my screen with other people. I access their screen. I'll set their marketing up. I'll help them with that because someone did that for me. So if you want to learn what I'm doing, what that program I got involved with that changed my life, how I've been able to make over myself and how you can make over yourself and make money at home and escape your current situation, because I'm here to help you get out of your current situation. You call the number below, or you can go to the link below as well, enter your information, and there's a video. But I encourage people to call the number. There's a 3-minute info part when you call the number. But if you leave a message after the call, I will personally follow up with you, guarantee, 100% promise I will follow up with you. Also, for those that choose to leave a message versus going to the link, there's a bonus right now that's worth over $2,000. So I encourage people to call because I like it to be personal. I don't want to email you back and forth and just text. I want to talk to you. I want to get to know you, find out your background, what you're interested in, what's your motivation, what are you worried about? And let me talk to you and let me help you. I'm a legitimate person. I'm here to help you. I'm here to change your perspective on things. So once again, call that number, leave a message. Please leave a message though, and tell me about yourself, your background, leave your number and your name, and I will get back with you. And then we can begin this journey together to change your life. Just like someone began that journey with me. It was intimidating, I was scared, but it changed my life. So I look forward to speaking with you soon. Once again, hope you guys have a great day. Stay positive, stay motivated, work hard, and continue to search. That's why I tell people, you have to look, you have to search. The first thing you come upon, if it's bad, doesn't mean everything's bad. And I can tell you honestly that you've come to the right place, that you finally arrived and found someone that's going to help you, that is truly going to show you the steps, and that is there along the way. So once again, please call that number, leave a message, or go to the link below. I will talk with you soon. Once again, guys, have a great day, and God bless.